Input binding is a way to pass data from a parent component to a child component via the input decorator. I have an example here where we have a parent component that has an array of users and we want to pass the users' names to be displayed from our child component. One way of communicating between these components is using input binding. So let's set up our child component first. In our child component, we just want to use the input decorator and we need to import this from @AngularCore. Next, we can set up an alias for this property, and that alias goes between these parentheses here, or we can leave this area empty if we want to use the property name. Next, let's make a simple template to display the name, and next we need to go into our parent component and pass in the name's data. So in our parents components, we have a property of users, which is an array and has name and age as types of string and number. And on ng-oninit, we are just populating this array with some data. Now in our templates of our parents component, we can just call our child component and we can use the ng-for here to go through the array. And as we go, we're gonna pass in the user's name. Now the name in those brackets corresponds to the property name in our child component. If we used an alias for this, this is the place we would use the alias name, as shown as in this snippet. Now let's go back to our application and run it. As you can see now, we are getting the names of all the users displayed through our child component. And that is how you pass data from parent to a child component with input binding. Thanks everybody for watching, hope you enjoyed. Post your comments, questions and suggestions down below, and I will see you in the next one.